So what is news to start with, I guess? And the only news this week that I processed at all, I was spent the whole week with Crank. We brought her into the vet. The vet thought that she could use some enemas. And I've been giving lots and lots of those for the last couple of days. She's trying to poop right now. I should grab a wipe and help her out a little. So the enemas actually, yesterday they finally, we finally had a little bit of a breakthrough, I guess. I mean, we can call it that. It's really disgusting if you think about it, but things really took off yesterday all of a sudden, and she was doing fine after that. Really feeling good yesterday, and that felt good to me. I thought maybe we could take a little break from them, but I can see from her straining that she could probably use another one, even though she's mainly clear today. And she's in a lot less discomfort too. Like, she used to just scream and scream and scream when I would touch her butt, but she's not doing that today so far, and that is, I think, a good sign. I always have said since the first, I was like, she doesn't seem like she's really got diaper rash, so why is she making such a fuss? And I think it was just the pressure in there that was getting to her, really, more than anything. Okay, you keep trying. You take care of this, and I'll catch up with you, okay? Okay. All right, okay. After mailbag. Here, for now, you see what you can do, okay? All right. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of enemas, and she's finally got stuff that, she's pretty clear, and she was feeling so good yesterday. She was running around and playing last night with these guys, which is why I thought to bring her in here, and it just felt really good to me. I was really glad. So it looks like we're not quite out of the woods yet based on how she's acting right this minute, but she feels so much better. Let me check your colon real quick, kiddo, since you walked back over here. Yeah, it's basically empty. I mean, the part that I can feel. I learned from the vet that the part that I'm able to feel is probably only like the last third of it. So, there's probably some still back in there to work out. But overall, it's good news. I feel really good about her. You can see she's walking much better too. I guess the supplements are paying off for her. I think if we just kind of, we're also giving her lactulose to help keep her stool soft so it's easy for her to go. And I think if we stay on top of that and the supplements and some enemas, probably on a regular, ongoing basis for her, she's going to be basically fine. But we'll see. That's really the only news this week. I don't know anything else that's happened. I've just been completely absorbed in that. I don't think there's anything else. I do think that it's next week that the 4 kids here go for their first appointment. So that's pretty exciting. They get to meet the vet for the first time. They're all so healthy and happy. I've been bringing them into the spa on the regular, and they're just starting to figure out how to get on and off of the bed and where the litter box is. So once they get that sorted, they'll be eligible for overnight visits to the spa too. But not quite sorted yet. Still, they're smart little kids, and they'll get it really soon, I'm sure. Wow, they're all playing behind these boxes, so I guess that's a bad view for you guys. Oh, okay, bye. I'm sure they'll come around once in a while while we're doing mailbag, though. So about Gadget, I have not yet concluded whether she really needs to be adopted with Crank or not. I think that the jury's out on that for the moment. We're just going to have to wait a little bit longer and see how things shake out. I was saying at first that it would be so nice for whoever adopts Crank to get her mom too, because her mom takes such good care of her. She still cleans her and just babies her all the time, and makes sure that her little backside is clean. And I think she actually does assist quite a bit in the pooping, although not enough, obviously. That's not her fault. Nobody could. It's not like Gadget's going to learn to give her enemas. So I was saying that adopting them together would be really good, especially for Crank's adopter, because that's going to have to be somebody that's well, I guess we don't know for sure until she has her surgery, but the surgery that she's eventually going to have comes with, everybody has warned us repeatedly, it comes with a pretty serious possibility of of her always having like a leaky bottom at the very least, or even, you know, peeing, you know, like just incontinence generally is something that is a side effect for quite a few kittens that have that condition. The surgeon said it was 40% chance, which is, I think, the best odds anybody was willing to give us. And I just summarized that as saying, you know, it's like, well, even odds more or less, pretty close anyway. So, so my point being that she's going to need an adopter who really has, you know, a special, I guess, love for her and the ability and, you know, wherewithal to deal with that. Speaking of, DJ found out that well, I found out that there is such a thing as cat diapers for cats. They make them for cats that have this sort of issue. And so DJ ordered some to try out just to see how they were, but even the extra, extra small is still too big for her right now. So that's something we're put on the back burner, no pun intended. Okay. But probably something that her adopter, well, may need to check out. Again, there's a chance that she has the surgery and this becomes like any other normal kitten at that point, which would just be so nice for her and for us. As far as it goes, though, I've gotten really good at my technique of taking care of her, and I don't mind doing it, you know, as long as I need to. She just needs to find an adopter that feels the same way.